celebrate this momentous occasion in the life industry of East Harlem Tutorial Program and East Harlem Scholars Academies. You know, ribbon cuttings are symbolic new beginnings, a way to mark the opening of a new facility for use by the community. But today for us, it's really not just about a new building. It's about a new beginning for all of our scholars and sort of the start of a journey toward a new future for all of them. By doing the work and making the investments that were necessary to bring this beautiful building to life, we have created a new standard of excellence for our students. It shows them just how much we value them, how important we believe their education is, and how much potential we see in every one of them. The students who are walking through these halls, even as we speak, have the power to shape the world ahead. They truly are, it feels like a cliche, but they are the future of this community. They will be the leaders of this neighborhood. And I can't be more excited for the bright futures that I know they will create. By making a grand space available like this for them, we are sending a clear message to every one of our scholars that we believe in them, we value them, and we expect great things for their futures.
Hi, my name is, we're going to mention Billy Rom. I have the honor of serving as the chair of the Board of Trustees here. Thank you all for being here to celebrate this milestone. Not every day that a ribbon is cut for a new school building in this city and in this neighborhood. Many of you know I've been involved with EHTP for more than 30 years, starting as a volunteer and eventually joining the board. During that time, the positive impact that EHTP has had and East Harlem Scholars Academy has had much more recently has been nothing short of spectacular. I too am incredibly excited about this new building, fully utilized by our scholars who are in their classrooms right now. They're already experiencing the positive difference this space is making in their lives. I couldn't be prouder of what we've accomplished together. So thank you all again for being here and for your continued support of EHTP and our scholars.
4.5 years ago, maybe closer to 5, we started meeting with EHTP leadership. Really listened and had several months of sessions talking to everybody. Listen about what the vision was for this new high school. I feel the tremendous pride that this team has created such an amazing project. And if we as the design and construction team, finish and lead, the real work begins. And all my respect and admiration go out to Rena and her team as they do the real meaningful work here and shape the minds of our future students and leaders.
Oh, my heart is so full this morning. My heart is so full. First of all, just standing in front of this, that's like an honor what Manny did. But what our students think, that's our students at the top, right, Brandon? Like they actually put themselves out there to say, I want to be part of this project and I want to represent myself the way I want. And I think they drew they drew those images that Manny used in this thing, right? Because they wanted to show their beauty, their brilliance throughout this. And each tile, you know, the thousands of tiles of this was put together with that love, right? The way that we brought all these little pieces together over the years. So, like, Manny would be the first one to tell you, he didn't make this alone. He just brought this thing together. I didn't do anything alone. I had got so much more than I had given at East Harlem Tutorial Program. So many people made really big and tough bets on the students in East Harlem. All I care about going forward is that we keep making those bets. Because honestly, for decades, no one was making a bet on East Harlem. The money was absent. People did not care. When they did the Upper Manhattan Improvement Zone, it did not include this district. When policymakers would say they were going to change schools and change outcomes, they let this part aside. Robert might have been fighting, and there were a lot of people in this room from this community who were fighting, and people who are not listening. And you know, in the recent years, I think they are now, and EHTP has been part of that. If we get this right, and it's going to take a lot of work. Today is beautiful. We should celebrate it, and then we need to keep investing and supporting.
this team so we run great schools. It's only worth having a great building if there's a great school inside of it. And if we do that, we'll have done something that no one has done. We have a lot of work to do now. Now it actually comes the real work, unfortunately. The real work's coming up now to run great schools. I'm not going anywhere. Marina, Ingrid team, we're gonna be there for you, and we'll take it from here.
I'm Brandon Swaby. I'm the principal here at East Harlem Scholars Academy, and we are absolutely delighted to be here in this amazing new building. I'm deeply grateful for this space, not just because it's more comfortable or beautiful to look at, although that doesn't hurt, right? I'm grateful because I can already see the difference it's making in the faces of our scholars. They're more happy, they're more engaged, and they're proud to be here. When students feel better about their environment, it translates into so many positive outcomes. Better grades, better behavior, and more scholars reaching their full potential. From the large gym that is buzzing with activity throughout the day, to this stunning mural, to our spacious, light-filled classrooms. This facility here is truly life-changing. On behalf of the entire student body and staff, thank you to everyone who played a part in making this building a reality.
Good morning. My name is Amy Say.
And my name is Soda Sayna.
We're so honored to share our experiences here as students at East Harlem Scholars Academy High School as we celebrate our transition into this beautiful new building. Now, I got to see firsthand how our school evolved over the years. Back in 2020, when the pandemic flipped everything upside down, the entire school couldn't fit into one building. So while upper school was on 6th Street, my 9th grade class ended up in what we call the tiny apartment building across from the East Harlem Elementary School on 2nd Avenue. It was small and cramped and sometimes loud, but it gave us a pretty unique experience, and we'll never forget that. We had our own classrooms and space, and we learned how to adapt to challenging situations, which allowed us to form a strong connection with ourselves. Fast forward a bit, and the school moved into the Heckscher building on 104th Street, which was a major upgrade. It was definitely much bigger and again more spacious than our last building. It offered us spacious classroom, labs, and a range of human resources. But there was still a problem. We couldn't call the building ours. So although things improved, we needed to get our own space where people would tell us what to do.
I've been at East Harlem Scholars since kindergarten, and now I'm excited to start. Over the years, I've seen how our school has grown and changed. Starting out in this great building is and I'm taught to be for a community that continues to inspire to each day.
It's actually funny how things turned out. My class was promised to be the first class to use in this building. But instead of being the first 9th grade class in this new building, we're here at seniors graduating this year. Better late than never. As a result of the pandemic, most of our high school was spent in temporary spaces, but still, we made the most of it and proved that it's not about where we are, but what we make of the experience that truly matters.
Now when we look around, what we see can call our very own school. This new facility isn't just a new building, it's a new beginning for each and every one of us, and it will help us to further our education and pursuit.
And with that being said, I'd like to thank everyone here who contributes to this wonderful project. Welcome to a new chapter for East Harlem Scholars Academy High School. Thank you.